Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have a few crafts for you today, so let's get into the video. Okay, so I have these pieces of cardstock and they're cut out into different shapes, and the ultimate goal is for them to be bag tags. So I'm going to start off with this one. I found this in Design Space. It was not originally made to be a bag tag. It was just a coffee cup. I typed in coffee cup and this 3-piece cup came up in Design Space, and all I did, I'm gonna grab my glue so I can glue this down, but all I did was chose what colors I wanted it to be. I also had the to and from. I put that on there, and I actually used my Cricut pens. I have not used my Cricut pens in a very long time. But I said, you know what, let's do that. Let's do something a little different this time. So I put to and from. So of course you could write here next to it, and I added the whole. So those are the only two things that I did differently to this particular image when I found it in Design Space. All right, let's get this top on here. Okay, so that is it. It's simple. I'm going to add a ribbon to it. This ribbon is just classic white ribbon from Michaels, and string the ribbon through here. Give it a little knot. You could tie it any way you want. You can maybe put a bow if you want. But of course, I want this to be able to tie it to a bag. But there's that first one. Now let's move on to this one. So also, this is the shape of a bag tag, and if you see there, it says Happy Holidays, and Happy Holidays, and I also had my Cricut pen write that out. Now with these two, I want to put these trees, I am going to put these trees together, but I could have just taken this patterned tree and glued it right on. But I wanted, first of all, this is very, flimsy. It doesn't, and also I wanted some depth to the tree. So I figured I would cut out 2 of them in cardstock. And this is 110-pound cardstock from Michaels. And originally I was looking for pattern paper when I went into Michaels, but I did not see any Christmas pattern paper that I liked. So, and I wanted my tree to be cut out of a pattern paper. So what I did was I went on to Creative Fabrica, and I found a pattern that I really liked, and I took that seamless pattern into Design Space and took the tree that I got from Design Space and put the tree right over top of that patterned file that I got and cut it out. So I printed this on photo paper. So this patterned tree is out of photo paper, and then the 2 in the back are the cardstock. So now this has some dimension to it. As you can see, it is definitely thicker now. So I'm going to take this and put some glue on the back of this one. All right, get it lined up where I want it to be. just like that. All right, and that one is done. Of course, I'm going to add some ribbon to this one as well. And I just had this white ribbon on hand, so I figured this would go well with both of them, honestly, but you can put any color ribbon. But this is just another way to get a craft done, as well as it be a functional craft, because you would be using it as a bag tag. I think I'm going to tie this one a little differently. Let's see. Put both in, and then I'm going to loop it through here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so you have a functional craft. It serves the purpose of being a bag tag. And on this one, since I didn't write to and from on this side, you can always turn it to the back and write who it is to and from, and just have this be the decor of for your bag. So we have two bag tags, one that says to and from, which this one is so cute. I just love this glitter cardstock, but I love them both. I like how this has that that three-dimensional tree on it. But here's our first crafts. Let's move on to craft number 2. So for craft number 2, we are making ornaments. I got some sublimation ornaments from Michaels by Make Market, and I have my designs here, and I'm gonna sublimate these because sublimating is just so easy and I love doing it. So I have 2 designs here, but although I have 4, I want to put them on both sides. So I have 2 designs here. One that has this car on it and it says Mr. Mickey, and this one has a little polar bear and it says Mr. Bob. So let me explain to you who they are. I'm gonna clean off my ornaments with some rubbing alcohol. Mr. Mickey and Mr. Bob are my children's bus drivers. And last year they were their bus drivers, and I made them something for Christmas. I made them like a to-go cup where they can have in the bus if they wanted to, whatever. But this year I obviously did not want to make them a cup again. But I couldn't. I said, you know what? I think I want to do something rather simple, but I definitely wanted to do something for them. So, you know, they make sure my children get to and from school safely, and I really do appreciate that, of course. So I wanted to give them just a little something to say thank you and to acknowledge them. So I'm going to get this on here. And my daughter was recently on crutches for a short period of time, and they were both very helpful when it came to her to make sure she was okay on the bus and getting on and off the bus, and making sure she was you know, at the front, all that good stuff, just making sure she was okay. So I truly appreciate that as well. Okay, so we got this on here. I am going to tape this to the ornament and to the parchment paper. And I'm gonna get it taped down on all 4 sides.
Hold up, I am on my way, I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah,
okay, these are ready for the press. I will have to press this side first and then flip them over to do the opposite side. So let's go over to the heat press.
amazing in Christmas times. We'll be chilling and having a good time. calling. All the windows in the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family.
All right, both sides are done. Let's see how this side turned out. I saw the other side, of course, because I had to take that side off to put this side on. But let's see. This one is Mr. Mickey's. So let's see. That is so nice. So good. I love it. Okay. Mr. Mickey's came out good. Let's see about Mr. Bob's. Yes, his came out good too. Both sides. I love it. All right, so the ornaments for the bus drivers are done. And I chose these two. I know they have PNGs out there that have like little school buses on it and stuff, but I didn't want to do that this year just in case they actually want to hang it on their tree. And I know everybody has their own decor style, and I figured these two would be a little more subtle than a big yellow school bus on the ornament, and maybe they would have been okay with that, but I just wanted to get something that probably would blend in a little better than the big yellow school bus. So here are the ornaments for the school bus drivers. Let's move on to our last craft. All right, you guys, this one is ridiculously simple. It's so super simple. These are the gift bags that the ornaments are gonna go in. I know you're probably like, those bags are humongous, Val. What do you mean? But I'm also going to give them a container of cookies. So this is why the bag is so big. So it's going to be cookies inside of the bag with the ornament. And I chose to make a sticker. This is just regular sticker paper that I got from Amazon. And I put the bus on this one. So the bag, you know, they could keep the bag, throw the bag away, you know, it doesn't matter. But I feel like I wanted something festive to be on the bag. So I said, you know what, let me do the a school bus sticker. And of course it just says Merry Christmas. So that's one bag. And then we have another bag, the second bag. I got this design from Creative Fabrica, and I pulled the design right into Design Space and put it behind one of the squares from Design Space, and that's it. So we have the bags, and I'm going to bring the other crafts back in. All right, you guys, we have our crafts back in the camera. So as I just said, Mr. Mickey and Mr. Bob's ornaments came out beautifully, and I love these simple bag tags, things that you can quickly make for all the different gifts you have, especially the ones that are in bags. You could also make bag tags with stickers, which I also did that this year. So that's another idea. And this is just another simple way to decorate the outside of a gift bag. Make it personal because it is for our bus drivers. So I hope these ideas inspired you to make your own bag tags, maybe get some sticker paper and put something on a gift bag or on a gift box, and make some ornaments. Of course, if you don't sublimate, you can do something a little simpler with some infusible ink, but you can just find ways to be creative and give gifts to those people who are in your lives. So this is the last video of 2024. Once again, I thank you all so much for hanging out with me all year long, from January to December, or whenever you joined the crew here. I hope that you all have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, all of those things. Enjoy your time with your friends and family, and I'll see you in the new year. So don't forget to like, comment down below, subscribe, turn on your bell notifications so you don't miss any of next year's videos. I'll see you next year. Later, guys.